episode of South Asian Outlook on Web TV. We are on location at a dinner meeting to set the ball rolling for 2007 Mayor's Cricket Club Tournament and Festival in Toronto, being held on July 14th and 15th. The Mayor's Cup is organized by Toronto City Hall Cricket Club. This is the third year of the Mayor's Cup being held in Toronto. There are approximately 6 million Canadians who are avid followers of the game. There are 27 cricket leagues in Canada, based in Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Saskatchewan, and in Quebec too. There are 200 clubs and 400 teams that participate in games, and 20,000 players and members of these leagues and clubs are there. Over 120 private and public schools have cricket programs. The sponsor for this evening's meeting and also for the tournament is Tim Hortons and Excel Funds.
Great event. Great event.
We're honored to have Mr. Nick Jaguar of Tim Hortons, who is the Senior Vice President of Corporate Affairs, and for Tim Hortons. And as I understand that you are once again taking part in sponsoring the Toronto Cricket Club Festival for 2007. Would you like to tell us about how did Tim Hortons get involved into this?
Well, absolutely. We have a great relationship corporately and personally with Mr. Tim Woods, who's the president of the Cricket Club.
Right.
And he brought to our attention the opportunity not only for sponsorship, but to really try to learn the game and the impact the game has on the citizens of Toronto and all the different communities who watch what I've come to learn is the second biggest sport in the world after soccer. So obviously a tremendous opportunity to contact and get in touch with fans and those in the Toronto community who support cricket in a big way. And being part of the Toronto City Hall Festival, where it's a tremendous marketing concept because of the fact they have the chief of police versus the mayor of Toronto, David Miller, is a huge cricket fan, challenging each other each year. And I just found that absolutely delightful, and also, quite honestly, more importantly, the fact that the young people are being showcased in the tournament. We have teams from high schools, from the different cricket clubs around Toronto, and I think it's just tremendous to see the amount of grassroots involvement of the young people in the sport, how it's growing so rapidly. So a great opportunity for us to learn the sport, meet fans every year, meet those that are the senior people in the cricket community of Toronto, and understand how important this sport is becoming to Toronto, Ontario, and Canada for that matter.
Great. And how does Tim Hortons get involved, or what is the role, I should say, that Tim Hortons plays? In terms of, I believe that you guys are Tim Hortons is a sponsor. So what is the role that you provide?
Well, again, it's to support the sports and to get the message out that we are involved. Obviously, during the day of the event, to be able to make sure there's lots of nourishments and refreshments for all the players.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed this year it won't be 120 degrees outside like it was last year.
That's correct.
In the shade, I may add. It was incredibly hot, and that just shows you the commitment of the players to the sport when it's so hot out that you're just standing there and you're drenched. And but their passion for their game is something that I know will be seen at and we're really hopeful that we can have every year that we get involved is to have more of the folks that are involved with Tim Hortons or franchisees and their store staff come out and support and just learn about the sport. I think that the big challenge for us is to learn about the sport, appreciate it, and how we can continue to be part of like the organizing committee who promote the sport.
And how many years has Tim Hortons been involved?
This is our second year. I understand it is the 3 years of the Cricket Festival, so we're proud to be the headline sponsor again this year. And I look forward to handing out the trophies this year to the real deserving team leaders and the students, and again, all the great people involved in the sport.
Great. Are we going to be seeing you on the cricket field?
I'm just learning this year, see if I can touch my toes. We'll start with that. And then perhaps I'll wear a white golf shirt and swing one bat. We'll try that. So appreciate the invitation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have Mr. Tim Wiss, the president of the Toronto Cricket Club Festival, here with us today on South Asian Outlook on Web TV. Mr. Tim Wiss, would you like to tell us how did you get involved with the cricket club and what role do you play in the festival?
Well, that's going to be a long question if you really want to know how I got involved in it. But really it became part of a family event. My elder brother worked with the city. He was the treasurer. I think he was a deputy treasurer of the city of Toronto, and he helped the city hall create the club and got the matches going. Initially with the St. George Club. I played in a few of the matches. I helped fund and do things of that nature. Basically on the outside got involved, but then more and more got involved with it. And so finally now I'm at the top here.
Perfect. And what role do you play within promoting the event?
Well, we have a committee which really does work on it. Wazir and Sheikh, Terry Dennison and others that are involved with this. So I got to chair that, but then I'll do the written communications to the various people we want to contact. Especially important, of course, is Tim Hortons, who have become our major sponsor, and I, in effect, will contact them and we take it from there.
And how many years has this cricket club festival been going on?
Okay. What we call the Mayor's Cup tournament.
That's correct.
3 years. This will be the third year that he'll be showing at it.
Okay.
We've had other tournaments before, but this one we began, and it evolved to the point whereby Mayor David Miller has played cricket in his earlier years in England. He knows it very well. Quite keen on it, and he sort of delegated the Toronto City Hall Cricket Club to be its representative, if you like, to, I guess, engender the playing of cricket at all ages around the GTA. It was Canada's one of its original national sports way back when. Fell out of popularity, but now we're starting to bring it back. Seriously.
Definitely. And I guess we could see with the ICC Game World Cup that's taking place in West Indies, Canada, went out there. Unfortunately, they lost earlier on in the game, but they were there. So
we've started, but
definitely
a lot of the older Commonwealth countries are right at the top. In fact, they're all there. England, I'm afraid, won't get through to the semi-finals, which tells you the nation that invented the game, took it everywhere, is now being overtaken.
Definitely.
We'll be there one day.
Yeah, we will be, for sure. Well, thank you very much for coming on to the show today.
Well, thanks a lot. Remarks, if you like, and introduce Nick Jabbar from Tim Hortons, and make a few more. And then the real business of the evening will start when Wazir goes through all the duties that you're going to do. This is going to be our third annual mayor's event, right? Third time that we'll be there for a cricket tournament. We are so grateful to have Tim Hortons, Nick Jabbar and Diane Vaughan, in charge of marketing, supporting us. And I do want you to get to know them because I guess it's very important that they put faces to names, to know what goes into organizing this tournament so that every year from now on out, I'm sure it's going to grow. Now, I don't know if team reps are here from Mississauga, the Indo-Indian Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Feds. Now, is that Feds from Ottawa?
No, they are from it's called revenue agency. You know, they're the taxation people. We are tax people.
We gave a good wallop last year.
And then St. George's, and of course the police chiefs. All of these teams will be having a chance at playing at the Toronto City Hall cricket. There's going to be teams of younger cricketers. In fact, you'll see that there'll be a game on Saturday between the girls. I presume these girls can be a little older, 12. The boys are going to be under 12 or 12 and under, but maybe the girls can be older. I don't know. And then there's going to be a round robin of senior players on the Saturday, which will result of a final between the winners of the round robin for the Mayor's Cup. And the City Hall on the Sunday will be playing the police chiefs for that particular trip. There are going to be 2 pitches going at the same time at Sunnybrook, and we will have the use of the Sunnybrook Pavilion. Security is going to be there in full force again, and we're going to have live commentary, and we're going to have first-class umpires. That I can all tell you about. What I cannot schedule for you, of course, is the weather. I hope it won't be as hot as last year. I really hope it will be as successful as the first 2 years. I'm going to ask Nick Jabor to come up and say a few words.
Organizing dinner and sponsor events together with all the key organizing committee. There are 4 individuals I just wanted to recognize and mention their names from last year because they were absolutely so tremendous in welcoming me to the organization and the day of the event. To have me cope with the 120-degree weather, which I hung in there. When you have a few extra pounds like I do, every degree matters. But no, these gentlemen, all in no particular order, because they're all obviously very committed to what you're doing. Mr. Tim Woods, who I've known for a few years in industry, who introduced me to your fine organization. Wazir, who tried to explain to me more than once how this sport works. Sheikh Kadir, who I'm introducing myself with again this evening. And Ron Barrow, who claims he has never played the sport, but I think that very much. And I'm glad to see that you're responsible for getting a liquor license for this year. You're probably the most important guy in the room. Double up on it. Absolutely. But no, again, to you 4 gentlemen and everybody else who I met, your hospitality last year was absolutely tremendous. You made us feel very welcome. So much so that we said we got to come back this year and do it all over again. And hopefully through our support, we can continue to promote for the good work you're doing. And really, as I said earlier with the interview, that for Tim Hortons it's important to appreciate what I've come to learn, which I did not know until I met you last year, that cricket is the #2 sport in the world after soccer from a people that are from a fan base point of view. That is just phenomenal. And secondly, how the Toronto Cricket Club and all the affiliated organizations, how major sport this is becoming in this country and growing. And the highlight for me last year was not to see the professionals and people really competitive. I've been doing it for a few years, but really to appreciate the young people involved at the high school level and how they are absolutely have big dreams and big plans and fingers crossed in my lifetime Canada will get to the Final 4, Final 2. Let's start with the Final 8. It's just tremendous to see when they think they're passionate and committed and they proudly represent the sport. And no surprise they have great people like you behind them and giving them the opportunity. So we're delighted to be involved again this year. And I'll be cheering for the police chief again this year. It's been a while, Mayor Miller, to get bigger than he really is in terms of attitude, if you know what I mean. So, again, we'll see you there on the event. I'll be there again, and I will try to swing one bat just to see if I can connect with the ball. So, again, your hospitality is much appreciated. Thank you.
My name is Wazir Kular, and I'm the Vice President for Toronto City Hall Cricket Club. And welcome everybody. Everyone, whoever is attending our meeting has a role to play. And on behalf of Toronto City Hall Cricket Club, I thank you all for your valuable time and commitment you have given to us to make this event very successful. we have outlined the responsibilities in the handouts which we have given it to you. And I personally thank all the captains of the team who are on the second table, who has come to meet each other captain to accept the challenge. I want to thank Mr. Terry Dennison, who is our legal advisor, a busy lawyer.
Let's clap for the lawyer.
Our sponsor, Tim Harton, Dr. Gagan Kala, and Axel Funds. Because of our hard work and your support and our success record, we will surely send a strong message to our sponsor Tim Horton to start thinking to sponsor 2020 Canadian Cup. Yeah. The year 2020? Work again? It's called 2020.
That's that over-under thing again.
2022. We will invite, if they will support us, we will invite one team from each province, young Canadians, who would be coached, who would also be given the encouragement that they will compete against the World Cup. And that's what our goal is, with the support of all you people and our sponsors. And thank you very much. I call upon now Axel India Fund rep to say a few words.
My name is Hannah Dasani. I'm the marketing manager for Excel Funds, and this is Jacqueline Shepard. Being the yes here as President, CEO, and Executive Assistant. We are honored to be here today, and we're very proud to be sponsors of this great event. We've heard a lot about it, and we are excited. Just coming in here, we were so excited, and hearing all the plans and going through the agenda, we see it looks like you guys have put a lot towards this already, and we will support you guys in any way you require. Jacqueline's just going to go through some of our sponsorship ideas.
To make the event as successful as a team, as successful as we can, the players are obviously going to be working pretty hard, but we want to be able to hydrate them. We're going to be providing bottles of water for the full 3 days of the event, and also towels as well. And we're going to have some banners up, and we're trying to come up with some interesting ideas for crowd and player interaction. You know, getting the people that are watching the event to be really excited about it, and I would think that it would be, the players would play a little bit harder.
That's it. So we're still coming up with some ideas. If you guys have anything that you think you guys need, just let us know.
Thank you very much, the organizing committee of this beautiful club, and then I appreciate you giving me a chance to be a part of this great sports. Like our friend told, that it's the second most common sports, and I have grown up with the cricket in India, so I have played, so it's my passion. Also, like Mr. Kuller's passion. So we were just talking, and I would like to sponsor for the kids, which are our future. So I would like to, we were talking to Mr. Fuller and said, how can I help the kids? So he said, come up with the idea. So I said, we should encourage them with some kind of token prizes to them. So at least they will have something to look for it, and they are playing hard, working hard. So we should acknowledge their hard work, and so they are ambitious kids, and I think the coach is doing very good job these years. So I think that's our future. The kids are our future, and then they can build a great team, and we can have a World Cup winner in our lifetime. So thank you very much for all the effort.
Ladies and gentlemen, nice to see all of you here. I've not met you, I came in late, so apologies for that. My name is Sunil Jagasia. I'm the Vice President for Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce. I do also run a cricket tournament for the chamber. It's a charitable thing, and it's totally voluntary. We had it one TV cricket club before at Avenue and Wilson, and then a few years ago when I joined, I said, look, this is just some rich businessmen playing. We got to take the mainstream if you want really involvement. So we moved a cricket club and had 3 teams a few years ago. Last year we had 4 teams. This year we have 8 teams that are doubling up and starting to play at King City. They played Sunnybrook Park, same as you last year. I met Wazir at the Cricket Association with Ben Sadik there, and we hit on right away. And he said, "Why don't you put a team there?" And I said, "Well, the sponsor." He said, "Our friend Beam was there from Exciting Fun." So, geez, he's my sponsor too. As a matter of fact, he won an award. Just gave him a call today and spoke to him. He's won the award for best male entrepreneur of the year. So. Good news for a sponsor to support these people like that, So it's good to see people like Excel and Tim Hortons sponsoring us. Maybe I'm going to meet him after this event and say hi to him and encourage him to support what Gagan Bala said.
Here's my card.
There you go. I like that spirit. Give a hand, big hand. Like the spirit, Tim Hortons spirit. It's a good idea. Cricket is growing. It's good to get associated cricket. I think. Everybody is going to be happy about it, and a lot of involvement, from the community here. So it's good. And as I said, I'm going to meet the other captains. Going to make it a great event. We'll be there with the 13 people per team. 13 or 14 only? 11 plus 1. 12 man. And once people kind of run out and I'll share 13. Most of a bunch of old people like me, so but no, we'll put up 12 to 13 people. You want the families in there or no?
Yes, on Sunday, it's all the families are invited, and I have written in my handout, that all the captain's responsibility is, that they have to let us know how many people they would like to invite, so we have to get the photos off and everything, and there will be an open platform of the players to come over there and be part of our event. Okay. And in fact, we will be starting with warm-up matches from July 6th, July 13th, and anybody want to join, that's it, because we don't play that much, right? And we want people to warm up, And then Saturday again, there will be 4 teams playing. We have 2 grounds.
Sunnybrook, right?
Yes, Sunnybrook. Okay. So whoever the winner is will be playing with the loser, and out of those 2 teams, then we'll play for the mayor cup.
3 points here.
Yeah, and then we will pick up, a few good players from every team and compete against the police.
Okay. So the police team, Mr. What's the team? Are you going to Bukhashi there or no? Police chair? No.
Yeah, he can be. My name is Surej Jora. I am from Global Media, subsidiary of SR International, and I thank the Toronto City Cricket Club for giving us an opportunity to be the media coordinator for the 2nd year in a row. I'm not sure if many of you are aware that this year is the 20th anniversary of the report by Mr. John Woods of the annual match between Toronto City Hall Cricket Club and St. George Society. The report was adopted by the City Council in 1987. So let's wish that we look forward to see the 25th and 50th and so on anniversary of the report. It's interesting that Mayor's Club will be a Toronto event following the Legends of Cricket that was held in Toronto and Cricket World Cup, which is now being played in the Caribbean, and we also have a Canada team. Global Media is honored to participate in the promotion of the game of cricket in the GTA, the media. We have TV, radio and internet. In addition to providing coverage in the tribe of internet productions, we have South Asian Outlook, Indo-Canada Outlook, 2 electronic monthlies, and South Asian Web TV, which can be seen anytime, anywhere on the internet. You don't have to go with a specific time. We'll have a media launch of the event in May with about 15 media representatives for a dinner party. It is important that Mayor's Club gets vast coverage so that we can attract more players, the young ones of course, who may then eventually be part of Canada's team in the next ICC World Cricket Cup, which they say may be held in India or Pakistan. Well, anytime within a week's time, we shall be webcasting the current meeting. We'll be webcasting the media launch, and also we'll have a meeting with Mr. Wazir Khulla on the recorded meeting, which will be shown on the webcast program. We welcome any suggestions that anybody has here, now or later. We have brochures in your package there, so you can write to us and let us know how we can expand and help the Toronto City Hall Cricket Club and promotion of cricket. Thank you very much.
And all everyone here for inviting us for the second year in the tournament. And because of that, we also volunteered our junior team of 12 under 13 boys team and 14 under 15 girls team is coming. So there are 15 of them, right? 15 girls, a member of the girls team is coming. So I'd like to say congratulations to
I would like to congratulate the city team. It's a great initiative and all the sponsors and Mr. Woods. I've known you for a long time, I've heard you for a long time. And it's great to be part of this organization here that exposes cricket. What we do from Ramblers it has given us an opportunity to showcase our youths, which I think is the backbone of cricket in the future to come for Canada. And we all have a lot of hope and enthusiasm, and we hope this will carry on for a few more years. So as the gentleman said, rightly said, there is going to be 11 from Canada. Hopefully they will be from the Ramblers.
It's a great opportunity for us to interact with the community. Our chief and our previous chiefs have enforced the idea of community policing. If you look back, the police cannot work without the community. And the police has to be the reflection of the community, the police. This is the excellent opportunity for us to be there, to participate as a part of the community. And it's also an excellent opportunity for us, being this background of association, representing Toronto Police, to invite people and show them that this career is not only limited to a certain population, a certain segment. It's open to everyone. And we all are lucky to live in this great country, Canada. And let's make this our home and work together for the betterment. If we not come a step forward, we're not going to help our community. So this is an excellent opportunity, and we'll be there fighting to the year. It is an excellent opportunity for us, as I said. This is my partner, Sajeev Nair. We both work in the 32 division, regular uniform capacity. We have felt that different aspects represented the service in different aspects, and this is actually our passion in cricket. We grew up playing cricket. This is the opportunity that we got now, and to come and play again after 2 years.
Yeah. I really don't have much to say. He took away everything. No, we look forward to it, and we're actually looking forward to interacting with all your families and the youngsters, because we really want the youngsters to get involved and consider policing as a career. Because, like my partner said, we have to be reflective of the community we serve, and so we're looking forward to it. And we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Having a gentleman from Toronto Police Services here. Our company had a tragedy in one of our restaurants about a year ago, Yonge, just north of Bloor, when an unfortunate individual took his life in our restaurant. And the TPS were unbelievable. Quickly that happened. The media was captivated. It was on a Sunday afternoon. There was a bomb scare further up Yonge Street. But your colleagues, I don't know what the division is by Yonge and Bloor, what the number it is, but 52. But when I saw Chief Blair afterwards at another event when it was downtown in Dundas Square to celebrate the men and women who are in our armed forces overseas. I pulled him aside, and he kind of recognized me from that unfortunate afternoon. And I just said, I just want to thank you, and gentlemen like yourselves from the Toronto Police Services of, it's unsung heroes. We don't say it enough. And yes, we have a small audience here, and I think the fact that you're involved with this and that you're reaching out to the community, like you say, that your profession's a proud profession, and it's a tremendous career. And I know folks like us and businesses like us appreciate it. We don't say it enough. At the end of the day, you're always there for us, and you were for us over a year ago on that Sunday afternoon. So thank you again.